Good morning. This is Prince Magnum, and this is the Prince Magnum channel. And here we are again doing the same series, Surviving Romance. Okay, guys, breakfast in bed. Wives want it. Wives love it. We don't do it. Well, the wife isn't in bed anymore. Tell y'all about it some other time. All right. But she's definitely going to need something good to eat to get her morning off right. Okay, let's go ahead. Basically, I'm gonna show you how to make like the perfect restaurant eggs. Start off with a nice small non-stick pan, really small. A little bit of butter, because eggs need butter. And even though this is non-stick, uh, yeah, butter's just there to help with the flavor. All right, let's crack an egg. Do this on a countertop, side of a bowl. Well, not on the side of a bowl. Crack it directly on something flat, because if not, push the little shards up in there. Uh-oh. Every once in a while, even still, I'll get a shell in there. Calcium, calcium. There we go. There we go. If it starts cooking up too fast, turn down the heat a little bit. Turn down the heat. I've got it on medium now, right now. Okay. Eggs looking great. Get your spatula up under there. And flip. There you go. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be pretty dang close. Yeah, there we go. And the reason why I'm doing it in the small pan is so we can use this for the purposes of putting them on sandwiches if we want. All right, see, once it starts setting like that, that yellow that isn't fully cooked, want it to look good, don't want it to look raw. There we go. And just take and right on the plate. Now, because it's still good and hot, now would be a good time to maybe add a little bit of cheese on it. There you go. A little bit of cheese. Freshly grated. All right. Let's make another one. Y'all can tell I'm still waking up. There we go. All right. And again. There we go. Perfect. Got a perfect egg. Pop the yolk. That's how some of your restaurants do it. And what you're looking for when you do something like this, you're looking for it to set. Really get a good set. So we're going to have to wait. Might have to turn up the heat a little bit. Just up and down, up and down. Adjust your heat. You'll figure out what you're looking for. I need coffee. Here's some ladies, some guys sitting there right now saying, I want breakfast at Magnum's. Oh, yeah. I'll have to work the spatula a little bit. And, that one tore. That's okay. That's okay. You can still make it look good. Need be, just pull it together. Even the best cooks will have an accident or two. And I won't take this out in the editing process because this might happen to you. And if this does happen to you, well then that's okay. You need to know how to fix it. Okay, I think we got it. There, see, I got her still to, you know. That's one of the things I wish more cooking shows would do. Whenever you have an accident, how do you fix it? How do you fix it? You know. There we go. So I'm going to show you actually how to fix an egg that tore on you, like hamburger. Look at that. There we go. And again, a little bit of cheese. There we go. Now, we're going to get a second. Getting closer to the surprise. The thing that every guy goes crazy for. Perfect. All right. Now, there we go. Again. And with, oh, I forgot the butter. Hopefully it's got enough on there. It should be all right. There we go. Now see, because we put the cheese on there with the eggs still, yeah. Excuse me, I'm still waking up, folks. Again, I have no problem with showing people that even I fight with food every now and again, but that'll still come out okay. We'll make that work. Some of you might be saying, you know, why such a small pan? Well, like I said earlier when I started this video, I wanted this on there just so I could make sure that these would fit a sandwich. Because anybody who's ever cooked eggs knows that even early in the morning, you try to make a, you know, you crack them out on something like, you know, one of the big cast iron skillets or, you know, regular, you know, that just spreads out. It's hard to get that perfect sandwich egg. Yeah. Nice, light and fluffy. Don't overcook an egg. It comes rubber. Hard little ball. And there you go. Ooh, look at that steam. That looks good, doesn't it? All right, let's get some butter. There we go. A little bit of butter. Also, you might all notice I'm using the stick kind. That one's just a little bit better. There we go. Turn up the heat just a smidge. Like I said, you're looking for the egg to set. There. Looking for it to set and start setting up on the sides is what I look for. You might look for something a little different, but you know. Alright. See what I mean? And if you look, I mean, that would fit a sandwich just fine. Even weird Italian loaf. We'll get to that soon enough. There we go. Let's see. You can tell these eggs aren't as fresh as the store claims they are. That's okay. The fresher the egg, the more they stay together better. But that's okay. You'll have stuff like that happen. And once again, you know, it's imperfections like this that allow me to show you whenever, you know, always in the regular cooking shows, they show you, you know, how it all should come together, and it comes together so beautifully. That's why they have an editing department. You know, I am my own editing department. You should see it, it's so low budget. There we go. We'll make that work. There we go. Let's see. I can still make that fit on a sandwich later. That'll still look nice. Alright. Let's get a cast iron skillet going. I don't know if I remember which one I'm supposed to turn on. Move the big one aside. And just like that. I guess I should make myself something to eat this morning. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Make myself something to eat. A dollop of cheese. And like I said, the residual heat should melt that cheese down just nicely. I want it right there on that nose. Perfectly centered. And then we're going to get butter again. Now some of you guys might be saying, man, that's an awful lot of work, Prince Magnum, for your wife or your girlfriend or your significant other. I'm going to ask you a question, folks. Are they worth it? Are they worth it? Are they worth all this trouble? You know, if you say no, then you're not in this relationship for real. You know, if you say, yeah, they're worth it, man. They're worth it. I agree with you. All right. Well, then you're in the right relationship. It's just that simple. It's that simple. Ask yourself the question, are they worth it? We're going to set that up there right like that. A couple bits of Italian loaf. There we go. Might have to finagle to get it all on there. Or just not put that many on there. And I could use a toaster, but I think this will, yeah, it'll be a texture thing. We'll just go with this. Trust me. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. Anyhow. Alright, I'll get my plate together. Oh, don't worry, Tabor. I won't leave you out. I'll make sure you get your strip of bacon. Cat's got to eat too, right? Right? There we go. There you go. See, once again, that perfect look. And I used to think these things were stupid. These little pans like this. But now that I've used one a few times, I don't think they're so stupid. Right? That's how it goes. And shoot, it hadn't taken us that long. I mean, when I started the camera, I'd just gotten all the stuff together, and I'd already started the bacon, which, yeah, it's getting close to being done. Getting close to being done. Okay. Now, there's even going to be some people right now that are sitting there going, Prince Magnum, I know how to cook eggs, I know how to cook, all that stuff. And you probably do. You probably do. But the thing of it is how many other people don't. There's a lot of young ones out there that don't know how to do all this. So this is really geared for them as well. Or just to give you some ideas of something that maybe you hadn't thought of. Once again, see, torn egg. And see, the fresher your eggs are, the more likely they're not going to tear like this. And we just got these from the grocery store, but you never know how long they've been on the shelf. Yeah, they say one thing, but can't always go by all that. Here we go. Nice white. It's not burned. And then we're going to get this off the heat because we don't want to burn it. I just wanted to crisp it up a little bit. Ooh. Might have been nicer if I'd used the spatula, but that's okay. All right. There we go. And make sure when you use a non-stick, use a rubber spatula for your flips. That'll just scuff that up, and I guess you could try to pass that, the coating off as black pepper. I wouldn't do that. Don't try to, I heard of my dad doing that once. My dad's a very strange man. But anyhow. Alright. That'll be my plate. Use up the last of the cheese. Now, for your cheese, I'm using a Colby, a Colby cheese. But use whatever you like. Use whatever you like on that. But, just kind of a heads up if you like something with a little bit of bite and you like cheddar, just plain old off the store, shelf cheddar, go with the Sharp. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill the heat. And then, we're ready. Talk about perfect timing. Okay. Turn the oven off. Now, guys, I don't know if anybody else has tried this, but I have tried a gazillion different ways to cook bacon. I tried to cook bacon and on the cooktop, like a million different ways, and it never works out. So here's what I found works. I start my oven off cold and set it for 400 degrees. And I put the bacon in with the cold oven. When it preheats and gets to 400 degrees, I leave it in there till it looks like this, and that looks pretty dang good to me. All right, now for breakfast for the wife. There you go. Some bacon. Here's some bacon. Ooh. And if it sticks to the cooling rack, that's okay. Now, some of you may not have a cooling rack, and cast iron works just fine. I've used cast iron before, and that sort of thing. Hey, honey, you hungry? There you go, Red. There you go, breakfast in bed. I quite literally just took that to my wife on camera. Okay, now she's going to need something for school today. Since she's going in. Get out your tub. It's not the prettiest thing, but that's okay. Alright, let's make a couple sandwiches. All right. Take your sandwich, take the toasted side, leave it on the out. Right there. See what I mean? See how that works? Get you a couple strips of bacon. Where's my spatula? Right there. Get some bacon. I'm going to need 2 strips. 1 and 2. Now, lay your top on. There you go. Perfect breakfast sandwich that she can have this afternoon, which I'm going to make her 2 of them. And I'll even have a couple of strips afterwards for my breakfast. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Yeah. Bam. Just like that. Once again, you know. So, that brings us pretty well to the end of what I'm working on right now. Just something you can do for your wife, guys. Take a hint. Something you can do for your wife. Or you could do this for the whole family. Do this for the whole family. Be great for Mother's Day. Breakfast in bed. And then Mom's still got to go to work. So, there we go. And then you load it up like that. And now, your lovely wife or girlfriend has her breakfast to take to work, school, whatever the case may be. Maybe your wife's in college, what have you. And there you go. And that's how you secure yourself as the loving husband or significant other. Okay. Oh, and hey, the cook should always get to have theirs. Cook should always have theirs, right? And there we go. And I got my breakfast. All right. Like I said, fun for the whole family. And dads, if you do this, or husbands, if you do this, or boyfriends, if you do this, I promise you'll be considered the hero of the household. All right. That brings us to the end of this one. Nobody's told you that they love you. Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.